Hello grade 9 students. We proceed now to our new lesson, which is all about the midline theorem. The most essential learning competency proves the midline theorem, and for the learning objectives we have here, number 1, illustrate the midline theorem. For number 2, we have apply the midline theorem in finding the unknowns of the given feature. And for number 3, proves the midline theorem. So what is the midline theorem? The midline theorem states that the segment that joins the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third, which is the third side, and half as long. Okay, I repeat, the segment that joins the midpoints of the two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half as long. Now let's consider the triangle ABC as shown in the figure below here. So we have here the triangle ABC. Okay, point D is the midpoint of segment AB, or the line AB, and point E is the midpoint of line AC, or side AC. So if points D and E are the midpoints of these two sides respectively, of course AD is equal to BD, AE is equal to EC. Right. So let E and D be the midpoints of sides AC and AB. Then the line DE is said to be parallel to the third side BC. So if that is the case, DE is parallel to segment BC. And whereas the side DE is half the side of BC. So if this is the case, the length of DE is 1/2 the length of BC. Okay, so it says here in segment DE is parallel to segment BC. Therefore, the length of segment DE is 1/2 the length of BC. This is what we call the midline theorem. Okay. So for example, if points D and E are the midpoints of segments or line segments AB and AC respectively, and therefore it's parallel, D is parallel to BC, and its length is 1/2 of the length of BC. For example, if BC is 10, DE is equal to 5. 1/2 of 10 is 5. Yeah. Note, a mid-segment or midline of a triangle is a segment that connects the midpoints of the two sides. Okay. So DE is called the midline of the triangle. Mid-segment is DE. Okay, mid-segment, the other term for midline is mid-segment. So DE is a mid-segment. The mid-segment is parallel to the third side and is half as long as the third side BC. Yes. D is the midpoint of AB. E is the midpoint of AC. AD is congruent to BD. Yes, of course. And AE is congruent to EC or CE, because points D and E are the midpoints of these two sides. Now examples. In triangle ABC, the midpoints of BC, AC, and AB are points D, E, F, and respectively. So point D is the midpoint of BC, point F is the midpoint of AB, point E is the midpoint of AC. Find the length of EF if the length of BC is 14 cm. Okay, that's easy. If F and E are the midpoints of segments AB and AC, therefore this is called the midline or the mid-segment. So its length is 1/2 of BC. So 1/2 of 14 is 7. So since BC is 14 cm, EF is 1/2 of BC. Segment EF is equal to 1/2 of the length of BC. So what is 1/2 of 14? That's equal to 7 cm. Therefore, the length of FE or EF, segment EF, is 7 cm. Okay. So next, in triangle ABC, D and E are the midpoints of AB and AC respectively. complete the following statements. D is 1/2 of BC, yes, by midline theorem. AD is equal to BD because D is the midpoint that divides the segment AB. AE is congruent or equal to its ECE because E is the point that divides segment AC. Excuse me. Next dito. So, let's continue. Yan, tapos na yung number 2. I repeat, D is 1 of BC by midline theorem. And since points D and E are the midpoints of AB and AC respectively, AD is equal to BD and AE is equal to EC or CE. Number 3, in triangle ABC, D and E are the midpoints of D and E are midpoints of AB and AC respectively. Fill in the blanks. If DE is equal to 12, what is the length of segment EC? Okay, 12 times 2. 12 times 2 lang yan. Since D is equal to 12, AC is, D is 1 of AC. Therefore, AC is equal to 12 times 2, which is equal to 24. Yes, so this is 12, that's 24. This is 24, that's D is equal to 12. Number 4, letter B. If AC is equal to 42, then what's the length of DE? Okay, 1/2 of 42 lang yan, that's equal to 21, diba? Yes. So if AC is 42, then DE is equal to 21. 21 yung DE, okay? Next, if AD is 7, what is AB? What's the length of segment AB? Alright. So since point D is the midpoint, okay, if AD is, point D is the midpoint, and AD is 7, of course, DB is also 7. So what's the length of AB? Segment AB, 7 plus 7 is 14. 14. Yan. 14. AB is 14, diba? Now, if BC is 36, here, segment BC is 36, what is the length of segment BE? Okay. So since point is the midpoint of BC, therefore, 1/2 of 36 is 18. So B is 18, EC is also 18. Alright, so the answer is 18. 18 units. Yan. Letter E, if BD is 8, here. If BD is 8 and EC is 9, what is AB plus BC? Alright. So if this is 8, this is also 8. 16 na yan. This is 9. EC is 9, so this is also 9, 18. 18 plus 16. Oh, that will be the answer. It will be our answer. 18 plus 16. Yan. So AB is 16, diba? AB is 16 because BD is 8. 8 plus 8, 16. Continuation. If EC is 9, what is the length of EC is 9, what is the length of BC? Is also 18. So what is 18 plus 16? 34. 34 units is the sum of segment AB and BC. Number 3. In triangle MCG, A and I are the midpoints of segments MG and GC here, respectively. A is the midpoint of MG, I is the midpoint of CG. Given AI is 3x minus 2, CM is 9x minus 13, how long is CM? Okay, let us first solve for x. The relationship between the midline and the third side MC is AI is equal to 1/2 of MC. Yan. AI is 1/2 of CM. Substitute. AI is 3x minus 2. Is equal to 1/2 times quantity 9x minus 13. So we're now trying to solve for x to determine the length of CM. Multiply the equation by 2. So this becomes 6x minus 4 equals 9x minus 13. Let us now solve for x by transposition. 6x minus 9x equals negative 13 plus 4. So negative 3x equals negative 9. Wait. 6x minus 9x negative 3x. Yun. Equals negative 9 divided both sides by negative 3. So x is equal to 3. So if x is equal to 3, how long is CM? CM is 9x minus 13. So 9 times 3, 27 minus 13. That will be the length of segment CM, which is equal to 14. Yun. 27 minus 13 is 14. 14 units is the length of CM, segment CM. Letter B, using the same figure, triangle CMG, or yes, MGC. Now, if AG is 2y minus 1, AM is y plus 5, how long is AG? Okay, let us first solve for y. The relationship between AG and AM is that they are equal. Yes. AG is equal to segment AM. So 2y minus 1 equals y plus 5. Combine like terms, 2y minus y equals 5 plus 1. Y equals 6. So if y equals 6, how long is AG? AG is 2y minus 1. Let us substitute. 2 times 6 minus 1 is 12 minus 1, 11. So AG is equal to 11 units. Okay, let us now go to the proof of the midline theorem. Given D and E are given. D and E are the midpoints of segments AB and BC. Prove that segment D is 1/2 segment of AC. Okay, ito na yung proof. Statements. D and E are the midpoints of segment AB and BC. That's a given. Yes, given yun. Okay, if D and E are the midpoints, we have EF equals the segment DE. Okay, reasons. Point plotting theorem. Yeah, we extended the midline here. So EF is equal to DE. Then also EB, segment BE or EB is equal to segment EC. Definition of midpoint. Of course, point E is the midpoint, so BE is equal to EC. Angle X here. Angle X is equal to angle Y. Vertical angle theorem. Yes. And geometry. Triangle EFC is congruent to triangle EDB. SAS postulate, side angle side theorem, or side angle side postulate. And for number 6, angle W is congruent to angle V. Let's proceed. Angle W is congruent to angle V here. CPCTC. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Number 7, segment AB is parallel to segment ECF, the AIP theorem. Yes, AB is parallel to CF. Yes. So AB is parallel to CF. AD is equal to DB, definition of midpoint. DB is equal to FC, congruent parts of congruent triangles are congruent. AD is equal to FC, transitive property. Yes, because since AD is equal to DB and DB is equal to FC, therefore AD is equal to segment FC by transitive property. Okay, quadrilateral ADFC is a parallelogram because if two sides of the quadrilateral parallel, the congruent and the quadrilateral is parallelogram. Next, number 12, D is parallel to AC. That's the definition of parallelogram. DF is equal to DE plus EF equals twice the length of DE. Definition of betweenness, step 2 and APE. AC is equal to twice the length of DE. In parallelogram and into opposite sides are congruent. Therefore, number 15, DE is 1/2 of the segment AC. Okay, multiplicative property of equality. So, as you can see, we've proven that the midline of a triangle is 1/2 the length of the third side AC. So, we'll now proceed to exercises. Okay, given the figure, identify the following. Number 1, midline. So we have here the triangle KSY. What is the midline in the triangle KSY? Segment MO is the midline. And what is the third side of the triangle KSY? SY is the third side. What is the midpoint of SK? Segment SK. Point M is the midpoint of segment SK. What about the midpoint of KY? Segment KY. Point O is the midpoint of segment KY. SY is parallel to what segment? Segment MO is parallel to segment SY. Yan. Now, given the figure, find the length of the following. Okay, as you can see in the given, in triangle KSY, MK, points M and O are midpoints of the segments SK and KY. So, if MK is 10, OY is 7, SY is 24, what is the length of number 1, SM? The answer is 10. Okay, they are equal because point M is the midpoint. Next, what's the length of KO here? Number 2, the answer is also 7. Since OY is 7, KO is also 7. Next, MO. What is the length of MO if SY is 24? Answer is 12. 1/2 of 24 is 12. Okay, by midline theorem. Number 4, what is the length of SK? Since SM is also 10, 10 plus 10 is 20. And number 5, what is the length of YK? 7 plus 7 is 14. Okay, di ba? Easy lang. Okay, ito naman, matching type tayo. Match the following expression in column A with the column B. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Let's start with KN. So we have here triangle JKL, MN is the midline, MK is 8, NL is 6, JL is 20. Number 1, what is KN? The answer is also 6, so letter F. Yeah, letter F. Next, what is the length of segment JM? Since MK is 8, JM is also 8. Letter C. Yo, next, MN. What's the length of MN? That's the midline. 1/2 of 20 is 10. So letter A. Next, number 4. MK is 8. Wait, MK is 8. Given naman yun. So C, 8 pa rin. Next, LN. What is the length of LN? 6 plus 6 lang yan. 12. Which is F. Oh, wait. Number 5, LN. Yes, 6. LN pala. So 6 given yun. Next, number 6 is ELJ. LJ is 20, so E 7. B is KJ. KJ is 8 plus 8, so 16. B. Number 8, KL. 6 plus 6 is 12. Letter D. Number 9, what is the midpoint of JK? Point M, G. And number 10, midpoint of KL, point N, H. Ayan. Very easy. Next, given the measures of the third side, find the length of the mid-segment. Okay, number 1, triangle JKL. JL is 20. What's the length of MN? It's very easy. 1/2 of 20 lang yan. Number 2, 1/2 of 34. DE is equal to 17 inches. Number 3, what's the length of MO, the midline? 1/2 of 68, 34 cm. Ito naman, number 4, 46 feet. What is the length of AM? Answer is 1/2 of 46, 23 feet. And for number 5, triangle hot, find the length of segment DG. 1/2 of 28 is 14 inches. Meron pa. In triangle HOT, G and D are the midpoints of HT and TO respectively. Find the following and show your solution. Given GD is x plus 2, HO is x plus 5. So what is x? Okay, so since GD is 1/2 of HO, x plus 2 is equal to 1/2 of x plus 5. So multiply both sides by 2. 2x plus 4 equals x plus 5. 2x minus x is x. 5 minus 4 is 1. X is equal to 1? Yes, 1. So if x is equal to 1, what is the length of GD? 1 plus 2, 3. 3. Next, what's the length of HO? 1 plus 5 is 6. Yeah. Next, number 4, what is GD plus HO? 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. And number 5, what is HO minus GD? Answer is 4. Yes. HO minus GD. Oh, wait. HO minus GD. 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. Dapat 3. Can we change the answer? Should be 3, diba? HO minus GD, so 6 minus 3 is 3. Okay, yun lang. So that's all. Thank you for listening. Okay, this was the topic discussed to you, called the Midline Theorem. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. This is topic in quarter 3, subject mathematics 9. Bye.